Gone are the days when a team can win an NBA championship with just one superstar. Over the past decade, stars have found ways to join forces to ensure success and boost their chances of winning the coveted Larry O'Brien Trophy. From the Miami Heat Big Three in 2010 to the more recent Hamptons Five in Golden State, the emergence of the super team will be one of the defining trends in the current era. And no one could blame stars and team executives alike for wanting to construct a star-studded squad, as the super team formula has proven to be a success. How successful? Since it's become part of the norm in 2010, 6 out of 9 NBA champions are super teams, including this year's Warriors. The NBA Finals just concluded, but that should not signal the end of the excitement. With a lot of superstar contracts expiring this off-season, here are 5 new alliances that could be forged before the 2018-19 season. Kawhi goes Hollywood. LAL, PG, Lonzo Ball, SG, Kawhi Leonard, SF, Brandon Ingram, PF, Kyle Kuzma, C, Julius Randle. At this point, nobody knows what type of relationship Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs organization have. The only thing certain is that there has been a lot of tension. From Kawhi not showing up to support his teammates during the playoffs, to coach Greg Popovich taking potshots at the star, to Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili straight up calling out their teammate in front of the press, and the list goes on and on for Spurs drama this year. Reports suggest that Leonard wants out of San Antonio for a big market team. And Los Angeles Lakers general manager Earvin "Magic" Johnson is not keeping it secret that the purple and gold will be shopping for a star or two this offseason. We have ourselves a perfect pairing. Leonard moving to LA will provide the Lakers' young core of veteran guidance and added firepower. A move such as this will not be Magic's first choice. LeBron James would have to be on top of his list, but making this happen would transform the Lakers into contenders in the Western Conference once again. Trust the process. PHI, PG, Ben Simmons, SG, JJ Redick, SF, LeBron James, PF, Dario Saric, C, Joel Embiid. Las Vegas odds makers pegged the Philadelphia 76ers as 7-2 favorites to win the NBA title next year. The young Sixers are placed above the Boston Celtics, the team that eliminated them in 5 games back in May. Considering that the Celtics will be getting Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward back next year, there's only one scenario where these odds would make sense. That's if LeBron entrusts his future to the process. But there are valid questions on how LeBron would coexist with Ben Simmons, a star that plays a very similar style as his. Chris Broussard of FS1, however, reported that James wants to play off the ball if there is an opportunity to. For the triumvirate of the King, the Fresh Prince, and the process to click, LeBron has to take the role of a traditional forward with Simmons running the point. Basketball-wise, a move to Philly would be a logical move for LeBron. The chosen one is approaching mid-30s, and sooner or later, he will hit the inevitable decline. By surrounding himself with 2 young stars in Simmons and Embiid, LeBron will be able to stay on top even as he moves past his prime, much like Tim Duncan did with the Spurs. See them rise. BOS, PG, Kyrie Irving, SG, Gordon Hayward, SF, Jaylen Brown, PF, Jason Tatum, C, Al Horford. The Boston Celtics are not a new super team, but we have not seen them at their full strength, which in a way kind of makes them one. Hayward played a grand total of 5 minutes for the Celtics last year, while Irving bowed out after requiring knee surgery a few months before the offseason. Seeing how Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown transformed into bona fide studs during the playoffs makes one think that healthy Celtics would be a nightmare for any team in the league. Rockets reinforce. HOU, PG, Chris Paul, SG, James Harden, SF, Paul George, PF, PJ Tucker, C, Clint Capella. If we learned anything from the Houston Rockets this year, it's that the Warriors are mortals after all. The Rockets gave the defending champions all they can handle and were on the position to end the Dubs dynasty until Chris Paul's hamstring betrayed him. Houston came really close to making the NBA Finals with their current cast, and the addition of another star could finally put them over the hump. It has been reported that Paul has started recruiting his banana boat buddy LeBron to form the Warriors' antidote squad. Then again, there are fit issues should LeBron team up with Harden and Paul in H-Town. As absurd as it sounds, LeBron might not be the best option for Houston. Maybe it's Paul George. George would fit better with Houston's system, whereas the addition of James would require a lot of tweaking. George might not be as dominant as LeBron is, but he functions best when he is not a team's first option. Wildcats unite at the Capitol. WAS, PG, John Wall, SG, Bradley Beal, SF, Kelly Oubre, PF, Markieff Morris, C, DeMarcus Cousins. Before last season, Washington Wizards star guard John Wall promised a wolf season for his squad, referencing a scene in the pop classic Thriller where Michael Jackson turns into a werewolf. It turned out to be false as the Wizards was handed a first-round exit by East leader Toronto Raptors. As much as the duo of Wall and Bradley Beal are a great backcourt, Washington clearly needs another piece to achieve full werewolf mode. Perhaps adding another Kentucky Wildcat to the mix achieves just that. A Wall and DeMarcus Cousins reunion in DC would shoot the Wizards up the Eastern Conference standings. It is no secret too that Wall and center Marcin Gortat are not the best of friends.